I feel like I need to cap this off by saying, because with all the things that we've said about this episode, I really did end up liking this episode. I like the fact that he didn't know where everybody stood. I think that deserves highlighting. Because from all we're saying, we're almost saying we didn't like this episode, but I did. I got to see a lot of interesting character development from June herself, like how far she's willing to go to do the right thing for the right reasons, according to her. You could easily say, what is June doing? Obviously, Baby Mo's in the safest place possible. Which is what you've been saying, Sharon D.
Yes.
And Rachel. Yeah. But the fact that she is like, no, this is the right thing to do for the right reasons. We need to get her out of here. First of all, to maybe get Morgan and crew on the sub to make this place a better safe so that she can come back in, let's say. But I like that they also introduce the fact of how deadly these walkers really are. These impact crater walkers really are. Because it introduces a very, very awful threat. It makes it so that this tower really is the thing that we need to fight for. Everything hangs in the balance.
No, I really did enjoy the episode. And I think it's fair to say that it focused on a lot of really human, complex feelings. And so I think it's natural for all of us to have this like really guttural reaction to it then. To be like, that doesn't make any sense because humans do want legacies. But like, why? What's the point? Because you're not here anymore. So what does it matter? You know, that's a really complicated thing. And the complications that come from like all the things that happen with family and all that. So there's all these like really visceral feelings, I think, that come up in this episode. And I think that's why all of us had like a really intense reaction to it. But I liked it, even though it made me angry at points and there were things that were left unsaid. But that's how life is. So like it just reflects all of that. Did it give me moments of frustration? Of course, but that's okay.
Why else would we watch
Well,
these?
it made me feel something. And if it made me feel something, then that's worth it.
In characters that we actually care about died. Because, like, we knew Paul for one episode. Whatever.
And yet we cared
about
him.
Ali for one episode.
Whatever, yeah.
Some of you did. And then, last episode we lost Arno. Whatever. So finally, we lost some people that meant something to us emotionally.
And especially to the characters we glom onto, too. Which, June Dorie lost one of her favorite people in the universe at the moment.
Well, and I mean, again, this episode had a lot of June, so of course I'm going to love it. But, I mean, even she wasn't the reason I loved it so much. It was because they actually did something that was shocking.
I'm inclined to say, no, I didn't like it, but that's only because it made me so mad, which means obviously I did like it. Because it gave me all the feels, right?
Yeah, so interesting.
It did make me mad, but I think it was supposed to, right? Maybe. So good job, guys.
It worked for you. There you go. It's like, but I like that they made me feel that way.
But I will say I would like to see some extra heavy movement in the next few episodes because we're almost done here, people, and we haven't done much yet. Yeah. So let's go.
I know that we don't like to talk about teasers, but when you watch the teaser for the next episode, I want to say, did you get that feeling that there was a lot of movement? Because I did. Inflatable boats are inflating and on the water, and there's a plan in action. Walkers are jumping on people, and I get a little nervous, but there's some tension there. What do you guys think?
Other than prominently featuring Alicia and Morgan, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, maybe they'll do something you like.
Well, I mean, Sherry's in it, so I got at least something to look forward to.
I see.
Yeah, I really need more Sarah in my life.
Yeah, I'm hoping I see more of her too. We haven't seen her since Breathe With Me, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Well,
right?
she was in Ophelia in the beginning, for a second.
Yeah, hot second.
I need more Sarah.
Well, whatever comes our way, we'll break it down. And if you like what you heard, head over to ratethispodcast.com/squawkingdead or just go to your favorite podcast platform. I recommend Podchaser because I happen to like their interface. It gives us the ability to put our names in the credits and stuff like that. So you get to find out a little bit more about us as a podcast. But hey, use Apple Podcasts, use whatever you like. Just use it every time after every episode. 5 stars and eggplant is all we need to know that you love us. But use it as a sounding board to tell us what you liked, tell us what you didn't like, tell us anything after every episode. And if you like what we are doing as a podcast, you're invested. You really like what we're doing. Why don't you head over to ko-fi.com/squawkingdead and just follow us? Because when you do, It lets us know that you're interested in seeing what comes next. You can take part in our recording sessions, lending your thoughts to this conversation, adding little bits of information that we may not have heard of, or reacting to some of the crazy things we say that you can actually listen to in the unedited episode recordings, which you're entitled to after every episode that we record early before we get to release it, usually almost a week later after we've recorded it. So if you like to hear our episode breakdowns before everybody else, you can tip us for 30 days of supported back content, or you can join a membership tier for as little as $1 a month, which gives you so much, including Discord access so you can communicate with us directly. Because, you could be one of the hip people, the hip cool people, Daddy-O. I say that's based. Exactly.
Oh, God, he was so bad at all of that. He made it sound really lame, but it's actually cool, guys. We're cool.
It is cool. Please, yeah. We don't talk
We
like
don't
that.
say daddy-o, so just...
Daddy-O, it's based, Daddy-O. So with that, everybody, I've been your host, David Cameo, and I was joined by the incredulous everybody that is here. No, you don't have names. Goodbye, everybody. No, I'm kidding. Cosmo Mom 09, Rachel Burt, and Sharon D, a.k.a. Blazy Gardner, and Survivors tier member, Bridget X Prophecy Girl on Twitter, and Ain't My First Rodeo on Instagram.
Bye, I'm Bridget.
Take care, everybody. See you later. And we'll break down the next episode with you soon. Watch out for our Better Call Saul content.
Bye.
Bye, babies. Oh, I stole it.
Oh.